Management is like juggling flaming swords while riding a unicycle blindfolded. Get it right, and your business runs like a well-oiled machine. Get it wrong? Well, let's just say you'll be putting out more fires than a firefighter on overtime. I'm breaking down the 5 key functions of management so you can lead like a pro and maybe even finish your coffee while it's still hot. Stick around and let's turn that chaos into control. Ever wondered what managers actually do all day? Besides drinking coffee and sending my last email messages? Well, today we're talking about the functions of management. And no, it's not just about looking busy when the CEO walks by. Whether you're leading a Fortune 500 company or just trying to get Dave from accounting to answer your emails, understanding the core functions of management is key. Let's break it down into big 5. Planning, organizing, leading, controlling, and a bonus, adaptability, because things never go as planned. Planning is where it all begins. Planning is the blueprint for success. Think of it like setting up a GPS for your business. Without it, you're just driving in circles, hoping to stumble upon success. Whether you're aiming to grow, boost profits, or finally get IT to stop ignoring your emails, it all starts with a solid plan. Good planning means setting clear goals, anticipating roadblocks, and making sure everyone knows the direction. Without it, you're basically building a house without a foundation. Expect things to collapse. Before you start running, make sure you know where you are going, because winging it is not a business strategy. The trick? Have clear goals. If your business strategy is just make a lot of money, that's like saying your diet plan is eat healthy sometimes. Not gonna work. Instead, set smart goals, specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time bound. Otherwise, your strategy meeting is just a fancy term for let's argue about ideas and do nothing. Next up, organizing. Organizing isn't just about having the fanciest planner or a desk covered in color-coded sticky notes. It's about putting the right people in the right places, streamlining processes, and making sure tasks don't disappear into the void of I thought someone else was handling it. Imagine assembling IKEA furniture without instructions. You'll end up with missing screws and a lopsided bookshelf. The same goes for business. Without structure, chaos takes over. Assign roles, delegate tasks, and for the love of efficiency, make sure everyone knows what they are supposed to be doing. Because if no one's accountable, you'll end up like a group project where one person does work and everyone else gets credit. Leadership, where the real magic happens. It's not about barking orders or reminding people who's boss. It's about inspiring, guiding, and making people actually want to do their best. A great leader doesn't just manage tasks. They build trust, encourage innovation, and yes, sometimes offer free donuts as motivation. Because let's be honest, food works. True leadership is about bringing out the best in your team, creating a vision they believe in, and making sure they feel valued. When people follow you because they want to, not just because they have to, you know you're leading, not just managing. A great leader communicates well, listens to their team, and doesn't just scream, be more productive, like a broken motivational poster. Whether you are leading a team of 5 or 5,000, goal is the same. Get people working toward a common vision. And yes, that sometimes means dealing with Steve, who always forgets to mute himself on Zoom. My favorite is lead by example. The best leaders don't just give orders, they set the standard. Leading by example isn't about fancy titles or corner offices. It's about showing, not just telling. Want a hardworking, accountable team? Be the first to roll up your sleeves. Expect creativity. Show them how to think outside the box. Leadership isn't a do as I say game. It's about inspiring action through your own behavior. When your team sees you practicing what you preach, respect follows naturally. Whether it's work ethic, integrity, or just showing up with a positive attitude, remember the best way to lead is to be the example. Control might sound like a power trip, but it's not about watching over everyone's shoulder. It's about keeping things on track without turning into micromanager. If planning is making the grocery list and organizing is buying the ingredients, control is making sure dinner doesn't turn into a 5-alarm fire. It's about setting clear expectations, tracking progress, and stepping in before things spiral into chaos. A good manager knows when to guide and when to course, because without control, deadlines get missed, budgets explode, and suddenly your well-oiled machine is running on fumes. You set performance standards, measure results, and adjust as needed. If something's off track, fix it before it turns into full-blown disaster. And yes, that sometimes means awkward conversations about deadlines. And now, the secret ingredient to great management: adaptability. If the past few years have taught us anything, it's that nothing goes exactly as planned. Markets shift, technology evolves, and let's be honest, something always throws a wrench in the works. A rigid manager cracks under pressure, but an adaptable one, they pivot, adjust, and keep things moving. Think of it like a GPS rerouting after a wrong turn. Staying flexible keeps you on track. Whether it's a sudden industry shift or just day from IT ghosting your emails again, the best managers embrace change and turn obstacles into opportunities. The best managers aren't just good at following a plan. They are good at pivoting when things go sideways. Market changes, new competition, day from accounting finally replying to your email. Adapt and adjust. That's what separates the good managers from the ones who need 3 cups of coffee just to survive Monday mornings. And that's a wrap. The find 6 essential functions of management. Master this, and you'll go from just another manager to a leader people actually want to follow. It all starts with planning, knowing where you're going before you start the journey. Then comes organizing, because even the best plan falls apart if no one knows what they're doing. Leading is where you inspire, motivate, and get people excited to do their best work, sometimes with donuts, sometimes with vision. Controlling ensures everything stays on track without turning you into a micromanaging nightmare. And adaptability. That's your secret weapon, because in business, change is the only constant. Whether you are running a startup, leading a growing team, or just trying to survive the daily avalanche of emails, these functions are your blueprint for success. They keep you grounded, guide your decisions, and help you navigate chaos like a pro. So step up, take charge, and lead with confidence, because great management isn't about having all the answers. It's about knowing how to find them, adjust when needed, and keep the wheels turning. And hey, a strong coffee and a good sense of humor never hurt either. Thanks for watching. Hit the like button, subscribe, and let me know in the comments what's your favorite management hacks. See you next time.